Let me throw the power switch out here. Alright.
Guys, we have an exclusive over here with an Opel owner. Check out these lights. Check out these lights. This is sick. German engineering.
I gotta flip it over.
Did you see that? Check that out. My oh my. So for those who don't know, what's the make of your car?
So this is a 1973 Opel GT, made in Germany and sold in the United States by Buick. It was made from 1969 to 1973. It's called the poor man's Corvette. So it's modeled after a 69 Stingray. It has the Stingray fenders and it has the Stingray taillights on it. And Adam Opel was the designer from Germany.
When was the last year they did this ride?
Last year this was made was 1973.
73? This is 71?
This is 73.
70, oh, wow.
400,000 of them were made.
And did you buy it built or
I'm the second owner.
Second owner?
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
I've had it since 2018.
Was it the most expensive thing you've bought?
So as far as vehicle wise, yes. Yeah. Because it was in such good shape. I have all the original paperwork, I have the original bill of sale, all the handbooks, everything that came with it. Has original spare tires still in it.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the favorite thing? What's the most favorite thing about your ride? What's the number one thing?
Well, I like the headlights and I like the maneuverability. It can drive on roads at 65 miles an hour and just hug the road up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I saw the tires and I'm like, yeah, they're like racing tires.
Yeah.
So you've built most of the stuff in it, right?
Yes.
You didn't buy it like
No.
like the lights, did you do it?
The lights came with it, yes.
What else have you added on the thing? The seats?
No, that's all factory.
It's factory?
Yeah, that's all original. You can open the door. You can sit in it too.
Oh.
Sit in the car.
Thank you so much.
Feel how it hugs you.
I mean, this is custom. This is not factory.
No, that's factory.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything is factory, even the odometer. 79,000.
I mean, how old are these seats?
So this is a 1973. So they're almost 50 years old.
Did you do the thread on them later or?
No, nothing's been touched. That's all original.
I mean, how many times do you drive this ride?
Only on weekends and car shows. Yeah.
And I see you have custom.
Yeah, I did. That's
do it?
Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, the Opel light and the speakers.
Yeah. Let me show them.
Yeah.
Guys, do you see that? Look at that light. Look at these seats. I know it's dark, but look at these seats. Look at the interior, guys. Look at the interior. This is sick. Wow. I can't believe I'm inside this ride.
Let me start it up for you.
Thank you. Did you hear that? Smooth, it's not struggling, it's just this is everything to you, right?
Yeah, fun little car to drive.
Yeah,
Super fun.
This is wonderful.
Only a two-seater.
I'm still stuck just thinking about the seats.
That's all factory.
Yeah, I can't imagine how. No,
nothing has ever been touched in it. Wow.
So you've had it for 5 years.
Yes.
You've been working on it for 5 years,
I
right?
have. Yeah.
So you did the lights, the Opel
Back
emblem
there.
on the inside. What about the sound?
Just put a retro stereo in it. So the stereo that's in it right now.
I saw some speakers in the back.
Yes.
Did they come with the ride or did you?
No, I just installed those.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. That stereo is a retro, so it's the original stereo, but it'll play Bluetooth and it has the modern stuff in it.
Was it hard for you to find the stereo? Or?
Actually, my wife got me that for Christmas.
Oh wow!
But it was difficult to put it in because you have to drop the steering wheel to get the dash out.
Oh my goodness!
And everything is so small, so you have to be limber. You would be good because you're nice and limber.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the perfect size to
Just
drive.
saying, I'm thin.
You're thin. Yeah.
Wow. So what is the one thing that was the most expensive that you did to this ride?
I would say the most expensive thing would probably have been redoing the brakes.
Okay.
Getting all new brake lines.
Okay.
New calipers.
Did you get them locally or?
So there's a company in California, Opel
okay.
GT Source, that I can get every part for this Opel. Everything comes from Germany.
So those are brand new parts. So that means
Brand new.
you'd make the order and they would actually build it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So are you planning on adding another ride to your collection? Another
I am.
Opel? Or another different?
A different one.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are super hard to find.
Okay, yeah.
You
yeah.
can't
I mean,
find
you say
these.
the last one was 73.
Yeah. Yeah. And most of them are all rusted out.
And how hard was it for you to actually find it?
I searched about 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
the stars lined up, and I guess the good Lord wanted me to get it because a gentleman passed away, and this was his car that he originally bought. So I was able to buy it at his estate auction.
Was it expensive? If you don't mind me asking?
I actually paid $11,000 for this, but the car right now is valued between $15,000 and $20,000.
It's you can put a number on this ride.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Right. Yeah.
It's invaluable.
Yes. Yes.
So back to my question, are you planning on adding another one?
Probably. I don't know if I would add another Opel. I may another classic from the 70s. But I don't know. There is. This is the only sports car that the Opel made.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what extra things do you plan on adding on this ride?
So I have to do some. They do sell a 5-speed transmission for it.
Okay.
It has a 4-speed in it now, so I may.
Why do you need more?
To get that extra gear.
Oh, okay.
So that when you're going down the interstate, you can get that extra gear.
I know. Yeah.
And it makes it ride a lot easier. There is another thing I'd like to do, but it is rather expensive. This car does not have power steering. You can grab the steering wheel and feel how tight it is.
Yeah.
You can buy a power steering kit to put in it, but that's pretty salty and takes a good bit of work. So I don't know where I want to stop to leave the original stuff alone.
There's always something to do, right?
There's always something to do, but you have to watch how far you push it, because then you start taking the car out of its original form, and they appreciate, the people that appreciate this car because it's a 1973 car.
Is this a new paint or?
No, that's original paint. Just a lot of wax.
So the previous owner wasn't even driving it as much.
He put 78,000 miles.
Yeah, I've
on
seen
it.
78. Yeah, I mean over how many years? 50 what?
40, almost 50.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like 45 years.
Yeah. I mean that's That's less than $2,000 a year.
Yes.
And in the 70s and 80s, this must have been his or her daily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this tire came with this, you know, this is not you adding them.
No, I added those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because gold looks good with red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying something before I stopped you.
Well, I lost my train of thought on what you were asking.
Something to do with the engine?
No, you were talking about the guy that had it previously.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the final years of his life, he didn't drive it at all.
Okay.
So it's set in a garage. So then a lot of the fuel lines and everything deteriorated.
Yeah, okay.
So I stopped at the gas station, which it has a really neat lockable. In 1973, they put a lockable gas cap, and I was putting gas in the car, and it was running out on the ground.
Oh, because of rust.
It dry rot. The hoses had dry rot.
So you have no trunk space with this? No,
Right.
Do you have any trunk space?
No trunk.
No trunk.
No
right?
trunk. Yeah. Yep. No trunk at all.
So this is just for you and the old lady, right?
Yes. Yes. And 2 bags of groceries, because that's about all you can put in there.
You can go to Costco, right?
No, you're not going to Costco. Yeah.
I mean, you have a really, really wonderful ride. I mean, I would pay anything to just, you know.
Every screw and every bolt and every hose clamp that I've taken off has the Opel emblem stamped on it.
Each and every single one, no matter how small it is.
Yes, each and every one. The Germans made this car.
Because yeah, anything breaking on this car, you have to actually wait for it for like months.
No, actually, because everything is still readily available. It's called NOS, New Old Stock.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
you would get a box that was made back in the early 70s, but it still has the original part in it. So that's why it's called NOS, New Old Stock.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's how, or I think it's the same as those guys who have the Volkswagen.
Yes.
The Beetle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. Yep. So it's considered an import because it's made in Germany.
Thank you so much, Mr. Brian, for your time. I mean, this is. I have no words.
Yeah. Thanks for coming over and looking at it and letting me talk to you and give you the history of the Opel GT.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know so much about it. It's I can actually tell you spent so much time looking for it.
I did, yeah, a lot of time.
Maybe have been dreaming about it for years before. Like,
yes, yeah.
Since the 80s or the
since the 70s actually.
Right.
Yeah, and once I found this one, it would be hard to let it go. But my wife said, if I want another car, something has to go.
So what happened?
So, I don't know. I may have to take my camper and put it outside instead of in the garage. But yeah, there's still some nice ones around, you know, that have been garage kept.
I mean, you just advise anyone who wants an Opel to actually look for it and get it, right?
I mean, yeah, the internet is so broad and expanding. You know, you can find them for sale. Just, you know, the level of conditions right now. This car is probably valued between 15 and 20,000.
Yeah.
So, you know, most of the cars that you're going to be buying that are around the 5 to 10,000 range is not going to be like this. They're going to have, you know, rust.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of body work to do. But if you can find one that's in a garage or a barn that's tucked away, they're still out there. They made 400,000 of these. They're around. I was fortunate enough to get this one.
Yeah. And running.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks a lot.
taking them through the Opel. So guys, subscribe to the channel for more of these videos. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one.